Courthouse was designed by Charles Bell in 1908. Charles Bell was a prominent architect who had done other courthouses and state capitals in the upper Midwest. And the building was dedicated in 1911, so it's currently 105 plus years old. Due to age and condition, we felt it was necessary to replace the original copper dome. It got to the point where the copper was thinning over time from repeated soldering as well as exposure. It was becoming increasingly difficult to resolder joints as necessary for ongoing maintenance. And the sealing of the dome in years past wasn't always done correctly. So the dome was overdue for resealing, and the sealant was failing. The dome was trying to patina under that failing sealant and appearing to be anywhere from gray to dark silver to black, and was really looking pretty terrible aesthetically. You know, the essence of why we replaced the copper dome is to protect the historic interior plaster and painting work throughout the building, particularly on the third floor. And when the dome leaks, we don't have a roof leak, we have a building leak. And we want to protect the historic interior of the building. So Structural Preservation Systems mobilized on site mid-May, around May 15th. We erected scaffolding, we began demolition work. Renaissance was the roofing contractor. When we removed the original copper dome, we repaired the concrete subdome and resealed it, preparing it for re-roofing. We've got Grace ice and water shield covering the entire concrete subdome, and then the copper dome that we see now on top of that. You know, some of the challenges were, of course, when you remove the copper dome and you expose for the first time the concrete subdome, nobody knew exactly what condition it would be in. Fortunately, it was in better condition as compared to worse condition, but there were still repairs and resealing that needed to be done. Renaissance maintained the schedule. You know, for a period of time, the subdome, when it was exposed, had to be tarped. So every day that tarping was, raised and lowered. We had no leaks, during that period, even though we had a lot of rain. During demolition, the crew took all the panels and pieces off, took them back to your shop, and they were basically recreated, identical. I'm very satisfied to date. We just completed the project 30 days ago, but I'm happy to say that we reached substantial completion 4 days ahead of schedule. We completed the project $5,900 under contract amount, and we had no accidents or injuries. Renaissance did a great job. I know Kai and Juan were just great guys to work with. Well, I think folks in the city of Green Bay are happy to see the reinvestment in what is a historic building. We're on the National Historic Register. The dome is an icon on our skyline. When Packers play home games, oftentimes during breaks in the game, the dome is zoomed in on and broadcasted nationally. So it's prevalent, and it is just an icon within our community.